What's up, guys? Neil Orfield here, taking a look at this upcoming So Rare MLB slate. While you're coming in, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification button so you can get alerts when our shows go live. I'm recording this on Thursday. I'm going to be talking about the So Rare slate coming up tomorrow, starting on June 30th, the Friday through Sunday competition. Take a look at some of the better matchups on So Rare. If you have not yet signed up in So Rare, use the link that is in the description of this video. It's free to play. When you sign up, you're going to be given a number of common cards. You're going to be given your choice between several different common cards and a little salary cap that you can use to choose who you're going to play. And then you can enter into contests, the free common contests, where you can win real prizes. These limited cards are available. You can win these in those free contests. In the common contests, you can win limited cards that are worth real money that you can buy and sell on the marketplace. Very cool to be able to get started for free. So use the link that is in the description of this video. All right, let's take a look at what is happening on this upcoming slate. Take a look at probable pitches. These are the games that are starting tomorrow on Friday. And we'll start by taking a look at which pitchers have good matchups. Greg and I already did this earlier today. There are not actually that many pitchers that are in great matchups on this slate. We maybe have a few more named starters. We had a lot of TBDs in here earlier, so we do have a few more named starters here, but I'm still not seeing that many pitchers that are in great spots here. Shane McClanahan kind of stands out against the Mariners. Not a great matchup, but Shane McClanahan just phenomenal this year. His stats are pretty incredible, as you can see here. 2.23 ERA, 100 strikeouts already. Looking good so far this year. So I think on Friday, the best pitching matchup I see, or the best pitcher, is Shane McClanahan. I think that is the pitcher that I would be most inclined to play here on the Friday, in the Friday games. Probably not. I mean, Freddie Peralta, it's a fine matchup with Pittsburgh, but still don't love playing Freddie Peralta. Yeah, none of these other good pitchers are in great matchups. So I'm going to move on to the Saturday games. Garrett Cole against the Cardinals. I think you can play. It's obviously it's not the best matchup in the world, but he's Garrett Cole. If you have a Garrett Cole card, I think I'd feel comfortable playing that. Cutter Crawford actually eligible in the limited contest as a relief pitcher. So I don't love the matchup. I'm certainly not playing him as a starting pitcher, but if you can play him in the relief pitcher spot, I guess I might consider that. But yeah, certainly not somebody that I'm dying to play against Toronto. Zach Wheeler, okay, I think that he had not been named earlier. Now we see he's got a great matchup with the Nationals. So there's one more pitcher in a great spot that we can add. I definitely like the idea of playing Zach Wheeler against the Nationals, even though I think the Nationals actually crushed him just a few weeks ago. I think I had him in my lineup and he did not do well, but I'm willing to go right back to the well with Zach Wheeler. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was a different bad offense, but yeah, I think that's a spot that you can attack. Corbin Burns against the Pirates, you can consider. Dylan Cease against the A's. I think that's another spot that Greg and I agreed on. One of the better spots on this slate. Dylan Cease against the A's, looking really good. Yeah, Verlander. I don't know if I really want to play Verlander against San Francisco. Charlie Morton against the Marlins, I guess, is somebody you could consider. Tyler Glasnow against the Mariners. If you have a Tyler Glasnow card, I think that's another card you can consider playing. And then finally on Sunday, Spencer Strider. Anytime Spencer Strider is starting, he is in play, particularly in the limited contest where he is eligible to be played in the relief pitcher spot. He's an absolute no-brainer, but even just as a starter, Spencer Strider, kind of a no-brainer. Decent matchup against the Marlins in Atlanta. Kevin Gossman has a not the best matchup in the world against the Red Sox, but if you have the card, definitely somebody I would consider playing. Maybe Tony Gonsolin at Kansas City looks okay. I think that's another spot you could play. Zach Gallen against the Angels, not the best matchup in the world, but not the worst. You can consider playing that. Reed Detmers, even if you have the card, probably wouldn't go out of my way to get a Reed Detmers card, but I think that he's in play on this slate also. Not a great matchup for Luis Castillo against Tampa. Taj Bradley against the Mariners, not great matchups, but I think both in play. So those are the pitchers that I think are in play. And then we can just take a look at the series going on. Are there any bats that any stacks that have great spots here? And I think, I mean, the first place you always want to look is Coors. We have Detroit and Colorado in Coors. So not the best offenses in Coors, but they are very cheap. I was looking at some of these Detroit bats. There's nobody that's more than like 12 or 13 bucks to buy. So you can certainly consider just stacking up the Tigers, hoping that they are able to get it done in Coors Field. I think that they, if they're ever going to, in Coors Field, it's obviously the best spot. And then, of course, I have some Rockies cards. Happy to play the Rockies that I do have. Unfortunately, Chris Bryant is out, Charlie Blackmon is out. So some of the best parts of the Rockies lineup are out this week. So that's unfortunate, but you can still play some Rockies in Coors. Certainly willing to go there. Not a lot of great spot for bats. It's weird that we don't have that many great spots for pitchers. Not really many great spots for bats either. Like the Mariners have some good pitchers going against Tampa, so I'm not dying to play the Rays here. Not dying to play the Angels, even though they're in Anaheim. It's a good spot, but then they're playing against the D-backs pitching staff, which is pretty good. Texas going up against Houston is not the best spot. Maybe actually the Dodgers in Kansas City. I think that's another one of my favorite stacks on the slate. That's a good spot for the Dodgers there. Actually, San Diego. If you have San Diego in Great American Ballpark, that is a huge ballpark upgrade for the Pods. So definitely a spot I would consider going to. Yeah, I don't know that I love. I mean, it's a fine spot in Toronto, but the pitchers are above average here. So yeah, I think my favorite spots are going to be the Dodgers, the Pods. Actually, maybe the Phillies as well. The Phillies against the Nationals look good. Dodgers, Pods, Phillies. Maybe Atlanta if you have them, and then of course Coors. You can go to both sides of the game. I think they're cheap enough. I'd be willing to take shots there. Go out and buy those cards if you haven't already. So anyway, that is going to be it for this recap of the upcoming So Rare slate. Again, you can get started for free when you sign up. You're going to get some free common cards, and then of course, if you want to invest, you can join the limited contest that I'm playing. They are a lot of fun. So check it out if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you haven't already, and good luck this week.